Here I have added few more features. As you can see, there are few checkboxes on the UI. Some are labeled with listen and some are labeled with stop. What does this mean? By default, all the listen checkboxes are checked. That means I'm listening the event at all the elements in both the phases. What if I don't want to listen the event on the pink box in the capture phase? I can just uncheck it. Similarly, I can uncheck it here in the bubble phase on the blue box and here in the green box on the bubble phase. And now if I click on the button and try to visualize, you can see the event has skipped the pink box. After the green, it has moved to the blue, and similarly in the bubble phase, it has skipped the blue box and green box, and you can check into the logs that event has moved from green box, blue box, the button in the target phase, then again button, and then pink box in the bubble phase. So this is the purpose of this listen checkbox in the visualizer. Means we can add and remove the event listener from the element in any of the phase. To remove the event listener, we can use the remove event listener method, but make sure you have to pass the same function reference and it has to be linked with the same phase where you have added it. For example, if I take it now at this moment, I have added an event listener on the pink box element in the capture phase. And if I uncheck it, I have removed that event listener from the capture phase from the pink box using the same function reference. Let's refresh the UI. Now coming to the purpose of this stop checkbox. We can stop the event propagation at any particular node, then event will not move beyond that element. For example, if I stop the event here, that means this will be the last element in this order where the event will stop. It will never reach to the pink box and green box in the bubble phase. So let's try this. I click the button and visualize it. So it follows the order and it has ended at the blue box in the bubble phase. It has never reached to the pink box and green box in the bubble phase. Let's see in the code how we can remove the event listener and how we can stop the event into the propagation order. So to remove the event listener from some element, we can call the remove event listener on that particular element. So remove event listener, we have to pass the same event name and same event handler and the same phase. Then only it will be removed. Now, if I click, nothing will happen. But if I comment this line, means I'm not removing this listener, then you can see my consoles are coming. So that's how you can remove the event listener. Now, how we can stop the propagation? So to demonstrate this, let me add the click listener in all the phases on button 1 also. So now with this, I have added the listener on the body and the button in bubble phase, and again on the body and the button on the capture phase. Let's just fix the order in the code and sync it in the order of event. So the first event will reach at the body in the capture phase, then on the button in the capture phase, then on the button in the bubble phase, and then on the body. This is the order. This is the order of the event. Now let's create 4 different click handlers. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's put 4 different consoles and use these references here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now with this setup, let's first click and we can see our events are happening in the same order 1, 2, 3, 4. So what if I want to stop my event at this particular element, at the button on the bubble face, means in the third click handler? How I can do that? So there is a way. I can call event dot stop propagation, and this should stop the propagation of event further in the DOM tree. So when I click on the button 1, I can see the event is moving from 1 to 3, but here it has stopped. It didn't move to the fourth element, means on the body in the bubble face, because the event has been stopped. Again, we can try and by putting this line further in the DOM tree. What if I stop the event at the very first node, means on the body element in the capture phase? Then I will just get this single click listener, and any other click listener will not work in this case. Moving back to our visualizer, and that's what we have used behind this checkbox of stop, means I'm stopping the event at this node and event will never reach to the green box. And with this we have fully understand event propagation, different phases of it, and event delegation. Please share your feedback if you have learned something new, or if this has added more clarity in your understanding. That would be really motivating for me. Thanks, and see you in the next video.